Whoa. Yo. Hello, people. It is your good friend, Chad Mark. Oh, shit. The plant grew.
It's alive. It's alive. And it needs a name. I shall call you Lisa.
What the fuck? So that's what that was. That's what that was all about. A plant named Lisa. Wow. I finally found the water and watered the plant, I guess. All right, so welcome back to the Vampyr playthrough. What did I do in the last episode? Oh yeah, I rescued. Well, I didn't rescue Swansea. I fought McCullum in the hospital because they kidnapped Dr. Swansea, and yeah, I turned him to a vampire. I'm a real dick. And I killed Mortimer's mom. That happened, so yeah. Let's see, who's left here? Oh boy. Man, it's a lot of people. I'm a little worried though, because if Swansea ends up dying when I gotta do his thing, it's a good chance everybody here is gonna die. I mean, look, everybody's healthy and they're in critical, and I'm sure his death would bring it down by at least 10%, if not more. Should I just kill everybody? Should I just kill everyone? That is the question. I mean, this is a serious situation here. Because he might die. I don't have all of his hints either. He might die. Oh, man. I got to think about this. Gotta think about this. Cause I would hate it if he dies and then everybody here dies. And just that waste of experience points, you know? Like just that would greatly bother me. But I guess I'll just try. I'll just, you know, go with the flow on this one. If they do die, then at least you can't blame it on me. Oh, my friends. Oh, great. Right at the perfect time, huh? Yep. Whoa, that was perfect. Okay, so how do I get there? Ain't it this way? Yeah, okay.
We have to stop him.
God. Boosh. Oh man, he called God, I called my gun. Let's see which one is faster. That's blasphemy. You blasphemous cretin. Oh. Lord. What? Yeah. I kneel, you lay on your back. Okay, we're getting there. No. Stop in the name of Dracula. Oh crap. That was like a defensive thing he did there. pretty sneaky, my guy. Is that big vampire out here? Nah. I like fighting him.
He's too fucking fast. Look lively.
Oh shit, the other guy died.
Shit. Die.
That's way too slow. Look at that shit. He threw it way over there. Oh man, you guys need to learn how to fight. You guys suck. I really feel like Jack the Ripper. Oh, not cool. Oh, he's readying his shotgun. Too late. Ah, boy. At least now I can go straight through the front door. That was fun. Oh man, I just hope that if Dr. Swansea dies, because I think I read that if you haven't gotten all of his hints, then then you won't be able to keep him alive. And I think the first time I played this, just by me playing so slowly, you know, it's your first time playing, I ended up getting all his hints, so it wasn't an issue. But I don't have all his hints, so I don't know what my options are going to be when I finally confront him.
So Priwen never left Doris's theatre after they invaded. They must be holding Edgar here in their new headquarters.
Where my nigga at? Oh, y'all don't want it with me. This ain't what you want.
It's locked, all right.
Kind of off topic, but I've been watching a lot of facial abuse videos. Oh man. Not something I can really fap to, but mostly for entertainment. Just raw entertainment. Doris Fletcher's diary. Oh, I guess I never found that. Guess I never found that entry. Oh, I hear the preacher. This place is kind of spooky. Didn't I already go there? Oh, wait. Hey. Bye.
It's a killer.
Oh, shit. I lost him. Hey. Oh, well. Yeah. He resisted and still died. That's how strong I am. Oh, God. Remember your vows, friends. I don't see them. Like, they're coming out of fucking nowhere. The hell are they coming from? Oh, Lord. This might take a while. I always get lost in here. I think, like, do I gotta, like, jump up somewhere? Or I always forget. It's kind of confusing. Oh, it's like a key I had to pick up.
It's locked.
Maybe it's here.
Doris Fletcher was about to become a disaster. I'm getting close to having all the evidence.
Oh, I got the key. All right, so I needed to, I needed to find that paper to get the evidence, and the key. There he is. My old pal, who might die.
I cannot enter.
I don't know, man. You're a fucking vampire. You ought to be able to just bust through shit. Blade would have kicked that fucking door down. I'm just saying. You think Blade? You ever seen Blade stop by a fucking door?
Blood of a pure heart.
Evidence safe.
I should find the key to that box. It's locked. It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Got a lot of notes here.
It's locked, all right.
Wait, did I find that dude's letter that he told me to find? Hold up. Yeah, 'cause he told me to find a letter. No, oh yeah, also his letter isn't here.
It's locked, all right.
I just gotta find the key. I bet that'll be easy. Oh boy.
Edgar. Edgar, can you hear me? Jonathan, is it really you?
He pulled out a fucking saw.
Easy. Save your strength. I'm getting you out of here. Don't try to spare me. As a physician, I know all too well when it's too late. Punctured lung, broken ribs, internal bleeding. An accurate diagnosis, wouldn't you say? Edgar, what happened? They wanted me to confess. Beat me black and blue.
Jeffrey McCullum ambushed me at the Pembroke hospital. He was convinced you and I were responsible for the Skull epidemic.
I never imagined that self-righteous fanatic would dare to attack us in the open. What became of him?
I put him in a somewhat delicate position when I made him an immortal.
Really? You sure that was the wisest course of action?
Yeah.
Time will tell. The most intriguing part of his accusation was that you and I were the pawns of some ancient vampire.
William Marshall. Yes, they tortured me to make me confess the same nonsense.
I think you're hiding something, Edgar.
What do you mean?
William Marshall, for example. You speak of him as if you know him. How is that?
Jonathan, I cannot say I'm ready for another round of questions.
What can you tell me about William Marshall?
Not much. History paints the story he was the greatest knight who ever lived. Amongst the immortals, he had a yet greater legend.
Why is the Guard of Priwen so obsessed with him?
He was the only ancient vampire to escape the first great hunt launched by the Guard of Priwen in 1854. They believe he's an evil creature plotting his return.
Why would he deserve such a reputation?
I cannot say. The Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole has next to no intelligence on him. All I know is that he's supposed to be the oldest of all the British vampires.
Why would the Guard of Priwen believe you and I created the vampire epidemic?
Maybe due to our profession. Because I offered you shelter at my hospital.
While investigating the epidemic, I read some of McCullum's findings.
Uh-oh.
I think you have some explaining to do.
I have nothing to hide, Jonathan. Nothing at all.
Do you know Doris Fletcher's real name?
No, I'm afraid not.
Her real name was Doris Jones. She was the daughter of Harriet Jones.
What do you want me to say, Jonathan?
Do you remember when we suspected Sean Hampton of killing Harriet Jones?
Yes. The terrible episode that came as a shock to us all.
Harriet Jones faked her own death. When I found her in the sewers, she confessed she wanted everybody to pay for what happened to her.
That woman was extremely bitter, full of hatred and festering anger.
Doris Fletcher visited her mother at the Pembroke hospital. That's how she first got infected.
I know nothing about that.
Oh, no.
Miss Fletcher once came to visit the sick. That is all I know.
No, Edgar, there is more. Doris Fletcher was Harriet Jones's daughter. They exhibited the same symptoms: blind hate and strong physical mutation.
What does this sad story have to do with us?
Doris and Harriet shared more than a hidden family bond. They were the embodiment of the epidemic and are linked to the Pembroke hospital. Come on, Edgar, this is no coincidence.
I swear I'm at a complete loss. All I did was administer vampire blood to cure old Harriet. There was no evil plan, no diabolical plot.
You did what?
And that's the key.
I tested the regenerating and healing properties of vampire blood on Harriet Jones. My only intention was to find the cure for influenza, I swear.
Whose blood did you use? William Marshall's? Mine?
Lady Ashbury's. While transfusing her with human blood, humanely appeasing her hunger, I also kept samples of her blood for my research.
You used her blood on Harriet Jones? My God, Edgar, that's unethical. You betrayed 2 of your patients at the same time.
How dare you judge me? Must I name the alarming list of your victims?
Oh.
We are both deceivers. But at least I know I'm a monster.
You have worked beside me. You saw what I'm doing at Pembroke Hospital. Jonathan, you know I'm not an evil soul. Just another victim of this tragedy.
Also, I don't know. I guess I have all I have is one hit on him, so that's kind of So yeah, as it turns out, Dr. Swansea, he used Lady Asbury's blood on Harriet Jones, sort of as an experiment, because he realized the regeneration powers of vampires, and he wanted to see if that would work on Harriet. But the problem is, because it gets even deeper than that, I believe Lady Asbury, she has the blood of William Marshall, and Their blood, it's something about their blood. I forgot the exact details, but their blood is like really fucked up and wretched. And like Lady Asbury, she has control over her shit. But if somebody else was to become her progeny, then they would end up like Harriet Jones or Doris Fletcher. So that was the mistake that Dr. Swansea made. He thought that Lady Asbury he thought that Lady Asbury had like normal vampire blood, but she's actually the progeny of William Marshall, and his blood is really fucked up. And Lady Asbury has that fucked up blood. It just she did something to where it got under control. But if she makes somebody else her progeny, then they will have the wretched, fucked up blood without the without having any sort of stability like she does. And so that was the mistake that he made. Like he thought, oh, she's just a normal vampire. Let me just try it. No, her blood is very different from normal vampires, and that's why it caused all this bullshit. But you know, man, Swansea, my boy.
No, Edgar, you are not going to die. Unless you want to.
What do you mean?
I can save you, Edgar. I can turn your broken body into one like mine.
You truly would? After all I've done, after all that's been said, you would offer me this gift?
I have no way of knowing which punishment would be worse, Edgar. But it is not for me to decide. So?
Oh, please, Jonathan, please. I beg you. This is what I've always wanted. This is what I've always searched for.
Very well, then. Prepare to die and be reborn. To face an eternity of guilt.
I'm ready.
Join the dark side. Sell your soul. Oh, God.
Enough.
He looked like he just took a shot of heroin. Just started nodding off. That shit must be good. That shit must be good. Yeah. Oh, I lost a hint there. Hold up. Oh, fuck. Alright, so now that he's not gonna die, at least I know that the hospital will remain somewhat stable. So 3 out of 4 districts remaining ain't so bad. Oh yeah, but to turn him into a vampire, it costs 3,000 XP. And you can see there my XP is in the negative. So if you don't have enough, then they'll just like, if you don't have enough XP to do certain story bits like that, then they'll just put you in the negatives instead of just not allowing you to be able to do it. Which I think is very fair. I like that they oh, love letter. Give a fuck. Oh, Calhoun hint. But yeah, I really like that they thought about that. You know, it would have been very inconvenient for someone to just show up here and then, oh, they don't have 3,000 XP, so they can't save Dr. Swansea. So, but it will put you in the negatives if you don't have enough. So I'm gonna have to work my way out of negative XP if I want to level up some more. Yeah, I decided to go ahead and spare him, you know.
It's locked.
I mean, really, the fact is, all things considered, Edward really isn't a bad guy. He's just, It's kind of like with The Fly, you know, the Fly movie with Jeff Goldblum, or even the classic movie. It's like they had the right idea. It's just that they just made a big fucking mistake along the way. It was good intentions, but they didn't realize certain things about their experiment. In The Fly, the Fly was in the teleporter machine and he got spliced with the Fly, and in this it was, you know, he thought it was normal vampire blood, but it's actually ancient, ancient, demonic, schizophrenic, wild beast, god vampire blood. So yeah, he fucked up. He fucked up bad there. Because it's greatly implied that while London always had vampires, this latest outbreak of like scowls and whatnot has been caused by, oh shit. Yeah, it's implied that this latest outbreak of scowls and wild vampires was originated from Harriet Jones' daughter, Doris Fletcher. And she started turning people, and then they started turning people, and so on and so on.
I have it. I can now open the box.
Oh, I got the key. Oh, great. Got to go all the way back now. So, yeah, that's why I decided to spare him. And he's a good friend. He looked out, gave me a job, gave me a place to hide out. You know, I really like Edward. It's just, he fucked up. He fucked up big time, man. But, and then on top of that, it's like, you got to think about, like, thought I heard somebody. You gotta think about the type of person that Jonathan is. Like he's a scientist too. He's an experimenter.
I really don't know if I should read this.
Yeah, I'll think about it. But yeah, Jonathan, he's a scientist. He's an experimenter. He understands sometimes you gotta try new things. You know, you gotta experiment. You gotta venture into new territory to make any sort of progress. These guys are fucking crazy. But yeah, sometimes you have to venture into new territory, into the unknown, to make any sort of progress. And unfortunately, mistakes are going to be made along the way. People might lose their lives. People might get hurt and whatnot. So it's like, I understand what he was trying to do. It's just that there was a bit of oversight. He didn't realize that not all vampires are made the same. And Lady Asbury, her blood is fucked up. She got some weird blood, and that's gonna be an issue later on in the game too. It kind of reminds me of what Elon Musk was talking about, because as you might know, I think his company, it's called SpaceX, and you know he's at the forefront of trying to create a means of reliable space travel. You know, trying to get us to like Mars and shit like that. And he was very upfront about it. He said like, yes, like people are going to die. People are going to die. There are going to be yeah, he said
so Harriet Jones became the original carrier when Edgar gave her vampire blood.
Mm-hmm.
I must tell Elizabeth.
Yeah, tell her. But yeah, he said people are gonna die, it's gonna be mistakes. But that's just part of the process, and it's like, that sounds bad, but then he brought up, you know, you gotta think about even something like air travel, like with helicopters and planes. Think about all the people that died while we try, and really that are continuing to die as we try to perfect this method of travel. You know, we did not get to the point where we have airplanes and shit. Oh, hold up. We did not get to the point where we have air travel without the loss of life and all kinds of accidents and fucked up shit. Even automobiles, it's the same thing. To get where we are today with cars, a lot of people have died. There have been a lot of accidents. So oh shit. So whenever you're trying to, okay, so I had a little technical difficulty there. Yeah, my capture card just kind of turned off there for reasons. Oh man. But nothing really happened. I was talking about cars or something. And then I made my way over to Whitechapel, so still on the same page. Just had to restart this recording. Okay, so I'm kind of at a loss for what I want to do now. Do I want to, let me see. I could cure some people, could eat some people. That's the question. What do I want to do? What do I want to do with myself? I don't know. Let's just go with the flow, man. Find sick people or something. Oh, Barrett's sick.
Hello again.
Hello.
Do you need to read? I don't read. Right then.
Let's see what he has. Ooh. Rivets are always nice. Good handle parts and these. Alright, let's hook him up too.
Mr. Bates.
Yeah, get him all good.
Something going on.
This elixir will give you
Oh shit, I forgot I gotta talk to him too.
I must.
How are you, Mr. Darby?
Not well, Dr. Reed. May I ask for your assistance?
How can I help?
I met this girl, Christina,
Mm-hmm.
who came to England to raise money for her family to join her here. She's been savagely murdered.
I see. What do you want from me?
I want to find the butcher who did this.
Yeah,
I want him exposed and hanged.
me too. Yeah.
How many suspects do you have?
Anyone could have done it. Speaking of which, why are you in Whitechapel in the first place?
Don't press your luck.
I'm a doctor, remember? I'm investigating the flu. How it is spread and how it can be contained.
Don't take it personally, Dr. Reed. You know I had to ask that question.
So, you finally realized you loved Christina.
Yes, but she will not be forgotten. No, I will tell her story.
As cruel as it sounds, I fear she may already be forgotten.
Yeah.
No, the whole world will learn about Christina Popper, and all those poor girls forced to work the streets to pay rent or have a hot meal.
Why are you so concerned?
First, I just wanted to ask her questions, but our relationship got more personal.
This dude trying to save a hoe. That's all that
How
is.
do you expect to find Christina's murderer?
All I know is, if I don't investigate, no one will. Christina will be added to the long list of flu victims.
You are taking a risk with this investigation. Are you aware of that?
I'm not the kind of man who looks away when faced with injustice. Christina's death will not stay unpunished.
Perhaps some mysteries should not be uncovered. Abyssus abyssum invocat, says the proverb. The deep falls to the deep.
He who sups with the devil should have a long spoon. As luck would have it, I have a strong stomach too.
Okay, shit.
How
I always thought it was my role to reveal what really happens in these forgotten parts of London.
And you're not sure anymore?
Empty coffins, cannibalism, walking dead. I'm trying to report the truth about what's going on, but no one believes it anymore.
Walking Dead. Oh man, he's really
Take
into this
care,
shit.
sir. Perhaps you should consider leaving Whitechapel
Yeah,
to clear your head.
he's seen a little bit too much. So yeah, I killed Christina, and he's dealing with her unfortunate demise. Talking about he's gonna find who killed her. He ain't about to find shit. Dr. Reed does have a great alibi though. I'm a doctor. I'm here to investigate the infection and sickness, and I'm giving out medicine and shit. Who would ever suspect the doctor going around giving out fucking medicine? You know? Let me see. Who else around here? Alright, so we got 3 sick people. I'm not worrying about that blind dude. He's way off in the cut. I can't deal with him.
Have the money.
So Darby is Captain Saberho. I mean, he's literally Captain Saberho. He out here trying to save her. Oh man. I mean, look, I'm just calling it what it is, dude. He's out here trying to save hoes. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. Don't save her. She done stole your wallet and all that. Bruh, she is a hoe. But you know, hoe is really just short for whore, and whores, they sell their body for money. So I think it's kind of funny how we call a lot of girls hoes, but they're not literally whores. They just fuck a lot. They're sluts. Where the hell is that girl at? Camellia. I want to quote unquote talk to her. Oh, there she is.
Hello again, miss.
Oh, damn.
I'm very well.
Nothing. Oh, boy.
Good evening, Mr. Nethercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
You don't really make a living from your scribblings, do you, Richard?
No, sir, I don't. I work so hard. I put all my time, my energy, my devotion into the precise carving of words.
When she was younger, my mother was a painter and a poet. She told me many times how poor her artist friends were
Yeah.
and how she helped them.
My parents pay for my rent, my food, and my clothes. All I have to give them in return is lies they do not believe.
You seem embarrassed.
Someday I hope to proudly offer my first publication to my parents. Until that day, I'll remain the failure of a son they have to support.
I know your feels, dog. The broke ass
Do
artist.
you need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something.
Go ahead,
I
man.
understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health. But I appreciate your concern, sir.
I couldn't kill a fellow neat.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir, Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much, and that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Oh, nice. Got a hint.
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
Yeah. Oh shit, he's ready to go though.
In what way exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles and the added hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox. The stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
I see why this guy can't get published.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Oh man, he almost put me to sleep. Where's Camellia? I got another hint for the girl. The mysterious wildflower of Whitechapel. Does she ever even get sick?
Hello again, miss. Tell me about Richard Nethercott. I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia.
Wow.
Very well.
Yeah. Yeah, not gonna get much out of her. Ooh.
Hello again, miss. Camellia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever. Hello, Camellia. How are you, partner? Come on, girl. Smile. Don't you know Dorothy and I have an agreement? We're on the same side. No? All right then, as you wish.
Come here. Yep, she ain't doing shit. Jack the Ripper. Wait a minute, where's the trail? I can't see it. Hold up. Oh, I see. It's over here. Okay. Even her screams are quiet.
Oh, cruel thief. I still had so many things to give to this world.
Oh.
You stole all my tears and all my joys to come.
Wow. That was deep, yo. I feel kind of bad now. Oh well. We're off to see the wizard. Now who else? Certainly, her death won't send the district into ruin. Where's Hao Shu? Hao Shang? Hao Shua? Alright, so I think now I'm gonna go to the hospital.
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems. As long as you have the money.
This feat will disappear.
Hold up. There she go.
Good evening, Xiao Shu.
Wang Shanghao,
Xiao
Dr.
Shun.
Reed. It's good to see you again.
How do you feel?
Oh, I don't have any. Fuck.
I will see you later.
Alright.
How is the sanitary situation evolving in Whitechapel these days?
My only relief is that my Matthew died before seeing the madness that approaches. I'm afraid we won't survive this trial, Dr. Reed.
What are you doing with your time now that you're back in Whitechapel?
I've decided to help the poor and sick of the neighborhood by handing out medicine.
That's very charitable of you. But why do it at night?
I've noticed that the most desperate people tend to go out after dark. Hence my presence, to help them when I can.
Oh, what a good Samaritan.
Giving out medicine? How can you afford to do that?
I am a rich widow, Dr. Reed. My departed husband left me enough money to last the rest of my life. I can spend some on those who don't have any.
Why don't you move to a better neighborhood?
I thought about it, I confess. To go back to the same empty home every day still hurts me a lot.
Why stay here then?
I am a woman of habit, Dr. Reed. And for now I am happier being useful in a familiar place than I would be anywhere else.
How do you feel now that you're back in Whitechapel?
I've decided to follow your advice, sir.
Yeah.
I won't forget the dead, but my efforts will be for the living.
Don't yeah.
These streets can be as dangerous as that terrible place where we first met.
That's true. And maybe it's the best reason to help people around here.
Oh fuck! I lost lost a hint just because I told the bitch to be careful.
Do you still think about your departed husband?
Of course I do. I'll never forget my beloved Matthew, but how do I put it? Now I miss him more than I want him back.
I know what you mean. And I think it means you're getting better.
Maybe death will take me the way it took Matthew, without warning and without mercy. But until then, I live on.
Yeah. Ah man, my thirst for blood is just out of this world. No, I'm playing. Nah, I just, it's just that I killed Camellia because she don't do shit. You learn more about her in death than while she's alive. Turns out though, she's an absolutely sweet soul. Just a mute. She just don't talk. Oh shit. Whoa, fuck. Oh crap. Alright, let's hope my controller doesn't go dead. Oh, yeah, y'all fight. Don't worry about me, y'all fight. Yeah, oh shit. Oh, crap. What's a bitch behind me? You guys are weak. Oh, shit. Now that was lame. Oh wait, it did. It did affect him. That was cool. Did you guys know? Did you notice that when I killed her, you know, these scouts, they explode in a cloud of green poison or whatever, and it didn't make him. It didn't knock him back, but it did hurt him, which is pretty cool. I never set that up before, so I didn't know how he would react. He didn't get knocked back, but it did hurt him, so I give him credit for that. Alright, I'm gonna go to sleep so I can see the results of my work. So anything I should level up? I don't think so. Well, no, that's not really important anymore. I don't really need any of this, to be honest. It's not like I need more than one ultimate, and I guess I could get Blood Spear just to have it, but because I don't really use autophagy a lot, because I don't need to heal a lot. That's a good point. Maybe I should just like use the rest for Blood Spear. It'll give me something to do. Can I level this up? Nah. Okay, so. Okay, let's see what happens. But every district should be stable. About accidental deaths. The inhabitants of London live in fear of physicians, delayed interventions, barefaced favoritism, and strange experimental treatments. This scarcity of professionalism is crystallized in Pembroke Hospital, Whitechapel, where deontology was discharged a long time ago. The Pembroke administration hides behind a facade of dedication and rectitude, but those of us who know any of their patients or worse were among them are aware of their deceit. In this temple devoted to dread, you would have to pay to get a bed. You would catch illnesses you never knew existed, and your corpse would be relieved of its possessions in the morgue. Here, patients die overnight of wounds they never bore upon their arrival, and they call them accidents. I briefly interviewed Dr. Swansea, head of administration, to claim a pedantic timor mortis conturbat. What the fuck? Fear of death confounds me. Before forcing us out of the establishment. Quotes in Latin would not be enough to keep us away from their morbidity. Volunteers are welcome to join me tomorrow morning in front of the hospital to demand clear facts about the state of this medical institution. Come in numbers. Alright, so I gotta be honest, that newspaper report was spot on. I mean, just look at it, you know? His mom killed. Dr. Aykroyd killed. Thomas Elwood, a patient, killed. This guy stealing possessions off of the dead bodies that are left there. Dr. Swansea, sketchy as fuck. Experimenting on people and allowing vampires to roam in the hospital. Clay Cox, well, he was just an asshole hanging around, so fuck him. Pippa Hawkins and Milton Hooks, they were accepting bribes and money from people to get a bed in the hospital. Dr. Tippis had a malpractice accident. Gwyneth Brannigan is pretty okay. She and these two gay dudes that were hanging around and got killed. I think out of everybody, out of everybody other than the patients, I guess as far as the staff is concerned, Gwyneth Brannigan was probably the best. And even though Dr. Aykroyd was conservative, he didn't fuck nobody up like he did. Yeah, this dude made somebody lose his arm. This is a terrible hospital. This hospital is horrible. Wow. Uh-oh. Yeah, I better be careful. This hospital is awful. I wouldn't bring my dog here. Then on top of that, you got Elizabeth draining people of their blood on the low. What's this? A serum created by following the Tear of Angels recipe with insulin instead of garlic to enhance protection against disasters and infection. I think this is a story bit here. I think I gotta find those ingredients as part of the story. Oh, cool. I might as well. Just in case I end up in trouble. You know, I never use these serums. I just realized that. Yeah, I just take advantage of these more. Alright, let me get my medicine stocked up again. Let's see. Alright, that'll do. Okay, anything I can upgrade or should upgrade? Oh yeah, this right here. Good. Okay, what do I go for? Nah. Power. Okay, and yep, I'm good on all fronts. Alright, so I got my serums. My serums. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna take autophagy off. Cause it's not like I use it a lot. I don't get hurt a lot, so. Whew, okay. So I got about 23 minutes left. So what should I do? Well, I could go ahead and visit Lady Asbury. Is there anybody else in the hospital? Oh shit. Y'all just hanging out now? Shit. She looks miserable. Anybody else that I need to talk to? Anybody that I haven't gotten to know? Really, he's the only one. Dr. Tippett is the only one with the hint left. You know? Did everything I can with him. Him. Yeah. What about quests? Anybody with a quest here? Nope. So Dr. Tippett is the last one with anything I can do. I mean, with any hints left. Might as well get it, you know? But I need to remember how to get there. You got to find the right spot to see his hint. Where is it? I think this is it. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna wait here for a while, guys. Let's get comfortable. Might be a while. How you guys doing? Yeah, he has a pretty interesting hint coming up. Let's just patiently stalk and wait. So I think the next mission, I got to go talk to Asbury, and that's when she's gonna find out. We're going to discuss the whole blood situation, and that she's gonna freak out and run away, and that's gonna be that whole part. Oh boy, this dude needs to hurry up. I really appreciate these these hints that you can only find by stalking the person and eavesdropping on them. But man, it can be kind of a bitch waiting for it to happen. There's quite a few of them. And you got to think, if you like, some characters just don't have these, right? So if you don't have a guide, then you would have to really just kind of stalk people. And just really just stalk him and see what happens for a while. He should show up though. Any minute now. Any minute. Literally any minute. Certainly. Certainly. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh God. Patience is never been my strong suit. I'm getting jittery, man. Well, at least Swansea's here. I don't know, man. I might have to watch him walk into the hospital before he'll do it. Thought that might have been him. Alright, I'm going to go back around and watch him go into the hospital first. Honestly, he has one of the hardest hints to get. Just as far as like waiting for him to do it. Because most people are pretty close by their like the place where you would find their hint. But he's not. Like he'll be all the way out here. And he's supposed to go up there. I guess I gotta just watch him. Damn.
The patients are not fools. They know we are overwhelmed by this horrifying epidemic.
It's really bad here, though. I usually don't pay attention to the people in the tents and shit, but look at them. The hospital is so full, they got tents outside for the extra patients. Come on, Doc. If he goes into the hospital, then I know I got him. Man, I swear he got like the hardest one to get, man. Cause he does so fucking much. I think the rest of this episode is going to be trying to get his hint. Unfortunately. Hold up, he looking kind of suspicious. He's looking kind of suspicious. Yep, I think he's going. All right, let's see if we can get him. There he goes. Oh my God.
Damn it. Why is this so difficult every time?
Oh.
That is better. That is better. I will make it through one more night.
Oh boy, he been taking that dope. That Ray Charles. Yeah, so his secret, other than, you know, the malpractice incident, is that he's been taking drugs so that he can stay awake and alert, so that he can continue to do his job at the hospital. So he's been high on drugs the whole time. But not just for the sake of getting high, but for the sake of being able to work. And because he's old now. So he can't really handle all the pressure and all the patience and the workload that's on him. But with the drugs, you know, he can do his thing. And that's his other big secret. Still not enough to justify killing him, though. The malpractice thing, you know, that's fucked up, but it was an accident. And he's much more help alive than dead at the hospital. And the fact that he got to get high to go to work, you know, a lot of people do that.
Good evening, Dr. Tibbets.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Maybe, what if he did the malpractice thing because he was high as fuck, though? Now, that would be bad.
How are things now that Dr. Swansea is back?
Dr. Swansea seems changed by what happened to him. Really changed.
Changed how?
I don't know. Happier? No, it's not that. More serene.
Is that a good thing?
Yes. It's like he finally found his true self.
That's awesome.
I know you're taking drugs, Corcoran. Why take such a risk?
I need it to endure the long shifts. We have no idea how long the epidemic will last. We can't let it win.
I understand the gesture, Doctor. An immediate answer to an emergency situation. But this can't be a long-term solution.
Thank you for your understanding, my dear colleague. And be assured, I have total control of my consumption.
Well, that's it for him.
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbets.
So, out of all the people at the hospital who are still alive, I've completed all of their social links, so I'm done here as far as talking. Probably won't do everybody in the game, but you know, I saw an opportunity, so I took it.
Jonathan, my dear, I can never thank you enough.
Thank me. For what?
Come now, you know what I mean. I am, well, I'm just like you.
I'm glad you like it.
How could I not be happy? You offered me the ultimate freedom. More than I ever could have dreamt of.
How do you feel since you changed?
Absolutely fine. Did you know I can determine the health of every patient or nurse just by looking at him?
I know.
Fascinating.
It's pretty cool.
Have you taken a life yet, Edgar?
Don't you think that's a private matter? I would not ask you such an indiscreet question.
He's right.
Do you feel the hunger?
Yes. It's very peculiar, not like mortal hunger at all. It's like I'm never sated. Fortunately, blood is no rare commodity at Pembroke.
I gotta give him credit there. He never really questioned me about people disappearing and dying at the hospital.
Have you news of Geoffrey McCullum? I'm sure both of you would have quite an interesting discussion after recent events.
He left the hospital without being treated for the severe beating you gave him. We'll meet again soon enough.
Does not the prospect of meeting him as a vampire thrill you? The two old enemies reunited post-mortem.
Maybe we could even share a glass of wine. I really don't know if he will accept his condition. He has spent his life beheading leeches, you know.
What will you do now that you are immortal?
Experiment, my dear colleague. I have an eternity to make scientific progress. I could be the only scientist able to undertake extreme experiments upon himself.
Yeah.
My God, Edgar. Did you learn nothing from your forays into folly?
I have, I swear. No more experiments on mortals. See? I said mortals. How quickly the mind adapts.
What kind of experiments?
Who knows? Nervous shock, brain damage, pain and recovery. There's almost no limit to what my body can now endure. I could be the next Henry Head.
Will you continue as Pembroke's administrator?
Of course. I can help more than ever. And since I'm already dead, I can't get sick.
Are you not afraid Priwen will find you? Next time, they will do more than abduct
Yeah.
and torture you.
I remain a man of peace. If things were to go awry, I would flee rather than slice them up as you would, my friend.
Have you seen Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Has she passed this way since you returned?
No. And I'm terrified to see her again. I really am, Jonathan. She could very well tear me to pieces for what I did.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Edgar.
Using her blood for
I'm
experiments.
sorry we meet again.
Well, damn. If anybody ever wanted to be a vampire, it's him. I mean, it does have perks, without a doubt. Superhuman speed and strength. Immortality. Well, you know, basically immortality, unless you get your head cut off or stabbed with a stake or some shit. Or stay out in the sun too long. But I think it's the things like not being able to go out in the sun that would bother me. No more sunlight. You know, like no longer having a taste for normal food, always wanting blood. And like he said like even when you get the blood, you're never really satiated. Oh. So my blood spirit attack is pretty strong. Oh my god. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. I will return and then we will talk with Lady Asbury and continue our journey and quest through the world of vampires. I will see you guys later.